The following is a presentation of Radio Alabama Sports. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited.
From Radio Alabama Sports, Sylacauga basketball is on the air. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Sylacauga basketball is presented by Alta Point Health. Caring is our calling. Online at altapoint.org. Allen Oil Company of Sylacauga. 8 locations serving Central Alabama since 1966. Fuel for your body, fuel for your car. You're all in with Allen. Coosa Valley Medical Center. Quality care close to home. Online at cvhealth.net. Now, here's the voice of the Aggies, Jeremy Law.
Rounding out the week on a Friday night, Winterboro coming to Douglas Martin Court. Varsity girls set to tip things off in just a few seconds. We'll get tonight's starting lineups and then get ready to bring you tonight's Central Alabama Community College tip-off. Jeremy Law and Alex Bauman with you tonight. Alex, Winterboro girls 1 through 7A, one of the best programs in the state. An uphill battle tonight for the Aggies.
This is not your normal 1A varsity girls basketball program. Winterboro 19-2 on the season, 5-0 in their area. Those 2 losses coming in their first game of the year against 3A St. James, and then later in the season to a 4A Pleasant Grove team. They've beaten a 6A team, a 4A team, 5A team, and another 5A team. Winterboro is a tough task for Sylacauga tonight.
Now let's get those lineups from Brandy Brown.
Kaylin Williams. A senior, number 4, Caitlin Brown. A freshman, number 12, Lyric McGee. A sophomore, number 23, Kanaya Duncan. Head coach, Rebecca Williams. Assistant coach, Lynn Wilson and Jessica Merrill. And now, fans, let's hear it for your Sylacauga Lady Aggies. A junior, number 1, Acacia Patterson. A junior, number 2, Jacqueline Harrell. A sophomore, number 4, Nyla Nelson. A senior, number 14, Haley Cannon. A freshman, number 33, Paisley Swain. Head coach of the Sylacauga Lady Aggies, Victor Smith. Assistant coach, Trent Canty and Pamela Gaddis.
Those are tonight's starting lineups as we get set to bring you the Central Alabama Community College tip-off on the Aggie Sports Network, the official broadcast partner of Sylacauga Athletics. Alex, you mentioned Winterboro 19-2 on the year. These teams did play earlier this season. Winterboro Bulldogs just a little too much for the Lady Aggies back in December. Yeah, you gotta watch some of these girls for Winterboro. Caitlin Brown and a few others, just really solid players. Referee steps in the circle. The Aggies win the tip. Nelson to the top to Harvell. Patterson, who had a great night last night at Shelby County from 3. Had it on the right wing, trying to get Swain down low. As we knew the Aggies were going to be facing a lot of zone defense tonight. Harvell in the corner to Patterson. Back to Harvell, right wing. One thing I did like last night, Alex, with the Lady Aggies facing the 2-3 zone is they were very patient, and Patterson stays hot from 3.
Last night in that second half when Sylacauga needed some three-point shots to separate themselves, it was Acacia Patterson that made 3 or 4 of them.
And then Winterboro answers back. 3-3 your score. Nelson trapped on the sideline, skipping it to Harvell. You'll get a jump ball. And the arrow favoring the Bulldogs.
With Kaylin Cannon down for her second straight game with an injury, you're going to have the likes of Acacia Patterson, Haley Cannon, Malaya Bryant, who's going to come off the bench tonight to step up in a big way against the Winterboro team that will pull no punches.
Mazingale to Williams. Underneath the Duncan, fouled on the shot, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Got the foul on Paisley Swain. Varsity boys coming up next. First free throw good for Duncan, sophomore for the Bulldogs. Varsity boys could be without Tristan Whetstone. Went down last night, kind of hobbled in the gym earlier. We'll see if he's able to go. Sylacauga turns it over. Duncan again. Too strong on the shot. Offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. They'll have another chance on that side of the floor. Caitlin Brown trying to get past Nelson. Lost her dribble. Back to Duncan. Duncan to Massengale in the corner. Driving the baseline and lost her dribble, but it was touched last by the Aggies.
Liking the defense from Sylacauga thus far. Matching the intensity of Winterboro's defense. If they're able to get a few stops, Sylacauga can maybe take a lead.
And 3 up from the corner, good for Caitlin Brown. Sylacauga turned it over. They committed a foul.
The same way they ran through it, you run through it. You trying to catch it like this.
3 up again, no good. Offensive rebound. Here's Brown on the right side of the floor. A miss, so offensive rebound, put back from Brown. Massengale, no good. Long rebound again. Caitlin Brown gets it. Brown for 3, bottom.
That's one of the 2 players on Winterboro you don't want to let get hot. Caitlin Brown, the other Caitlin Jones, have given teams fits all season, 1A through 6A.
Cross court, Patterson. 11-3, Bulldogs on top. Here's Keisha. She has the only 3 points for the Aggies in this one. Bryant is checked in. Threw it a little bit behind Jada Harvell.
Turnover's an issue in that first half against Shelby County last night for the Lady Aggies. They did a better job handling the basketball and not throwing these errant passes, and they're able to get the win against the Wildcats and clinch a top 3 seed in the area tournament. They'll most likely, I think it's locked in now, face Clay Central for a spot in the playoffs at least.
Bryant to Patterson. Harvell, right wing. Cannon will check in at the next whistle midway through the first quarter. Harvell with it right key. Over to Keisha, back to Harvell at the top, trying to get it inside. We turn it over again. Massengale on the run on the other side, got fouled, no whistle. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Jada Harvell off to Patterson. Bryant running ahead of everyone. Patterson's gonna keep it. Down the lane runner, Patterson well too strong off the backboard. Rebound knocked out of the hands of the Aggies, and Massengale comes up with it for Winterboro. Jones, Duncan underneath. Kicking it out to McGee, who missed a shot. McGee again off the window and good. 15-3, Winterboro with the lead. And the Aggies double dribbled. Lady Aggies finding themselves in a hole here, Bauman. It's going to be really tough to get out of. You were telling me earlier, Winterboro only allows about 20 points per game on defense. They score about what? What'd you have them at?
They score average about 60, 65 points per game, give up 20. Looking at their max prep schedule, they have scored 1,300 points this season and only allowed 483. And that's facing the likes of Hueytown, Anniston, Moody, UMS Wright Prep. It's not against other 1A schools. They're playing up in almost every game possible.
(15-3) Bulldogs. They'll put it in on the baseline. Massengale firing it inside. Shot good and one. Buchanan with the shot takes the harm, and she'll shoot two. Four fouls on the Aggies, one on Winterboro. Free throw, no good. Cannon had the rebound go through her hands in a jump ball. Bulldogs with the arrow. Malaya weaving through traffic, had it knocked out of her hands. Nelson comes up with it. Aggies having a hard time even getting to the rim. They haven't been able to get inside of the zone. Their only bucket of three from Keisha Patterson on the second possession for the Aggies in the game. Nelson kicking in the corner. Harvell turning back to Patterson. Minute 58 to go in the first quarter. Bryant for three. No good. Long rebound. Keisha gets it.
Almost a carbon copy of last night's first half, where Sylacauga can't get it in the inside, settling for some three-point jump shots. If they're going to dribble with intent and pass with intent, make the zone work rather than holding the ball way too long.
And the Aggies traveled. Feels like they need to get a touch inside for Kaylin Cannon. And then a timeout call. We'll take one to 17-3, Winterboro on top.
Don't let a stubborn wound keep you from living life to the fullest. At Coosa Valley Wound Care Center in Sylacauga, their skilled team specializes in treating chronic and hard-to-heal wounds. They use advanced therapies, including their new hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber, which delivers pure oxygen to help your body heal faster. No referral is needed. Just call 256-872-7777 to schedule your appointment today. Coosa Valley Wound Care Center. Advanced healing close to home.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back after a timeout. Aggies forced a miss. Patterson, right wing, no good. Got an open look and the rebound by Winterboro's Caitlin Jones. You got the three Caitlins for the Bulldogs, pal. Caitlin Jones, Caitlin Williams, Caitlin Brown, all pretty daggum good. Here's a three from Brown, way too strong in front of the Aggie cheerleaders and out of bounds. Williams to inbound. Brown out to the top. With 37 seconds to go, Bulldogs with the basketball. Down underneath to Jones. Back off to Massingale. Brown got the rebound. Now they'll have another chance. Three up. Williams, no. Put back for Brown, yes. We got Jada Harvell coming up slow. .5 to go. Aggies should have the final shot. Bryant to Williams, intercepted. Running the other way, Caitlin Williams with two, and then throws it out of bounds. 0.7 to work with before we head to the second quarter. Bryant catching, firing just off the mark as we'll go to the second quarter. 19-3, Winterboro leads it.
Celebrate Sylacauga pride with the S Club. We're a community of former athletes and supporters dedicated to preserving tradition, funding scholarships, and building a strong future for Sylacauga High School athletics. From reunions to fundraising, the S Club connects generations of Aggies while giving back to today's student athletes. Be a part of the legacy. Join the Sylacauga S Club and help keep Aggie pride alive. Visit AggieSClubAlumni.com today to sign up and make a difference.
Now is the perfect time to start your future at Central Alabama Community College. CAC's next mini-term begins March 9th, giving you a fast, flexible way to earn college credit or start a new career path. With campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Talladega, and Prattville, CAC offers affordable classes designed to fit your schedule. Don't wait for fall. Get started this spring. Apply online today at cacc.edu. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
Start of the second quarter. Bulldogs missing a shot. Rebound by Bryant. Lady Aggies just one field goal in the first quarter. That was from Acacia Patterson. Williams near the corner on the far side of the floor, skipping it inside Cannon. It looked like Cannon maybe caught an arm across hers. No whistle for a foul. Sylacauga picks up the loose ball. Bryant down the lane, good on the lay-in.
You can see Sylacauga's trying to run some offense. It's just Winterboro's defense is so good, and they don't take a play off. Such a well-coached basketball team by Rebecca Williams.
Bulldogs answer back. They lead it by 16. Aggies turn it over. Massengale on the baseline, and the Aggies commit a foul. Caitlin Williams will go to the line. First free throw up and good for Kaylin Williams. Second free throw good for Williams. 23-5, Bulldogs on top. Keisha off of a screen, goes down to the floor, loses it. And then they'll get a kickball on the Aggies. Probably the right call. Like Keisha was kind of trying to drag that ball to her with her foot.
Coach Victor Smith trying his best to set up something offensively, get an open shot. I'm not sure how Sylacauga is going to get an open shot against Winterboro's defense. They move as one, they play as one. Constant communication makes it difficult for Sylacauga, and it made it difficult for every team they played this season.
Aggies in transition. After a turnover, 23-5, left side, Williams. Trying to get it to Patterson, taken by Kaylin Williams. She'll go all the way down the lane, and here's a foul and a block. Ooh.
Jeremy, we talked about how good Winterboro girls team is. Some common opponents they've played in comparison to Sylacauga. Coosa Central, who Sylacauga will play twice in the coming weeks, beat them 85-9. Clay Central, they beat them 56-25 as well as 75-10. Talladega 69-17, and then Childersburg 58-15.
Missed the free throw, so they got an offensive rebound and a putback. Kaylin Cannon. And a steal. Lady Aggies down 20, 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Brown down the lane, too easy for her. Sylacauga's got a timeout. We'll take one with them. 27-5. Winterboro leads it.
Cold and flu season is here, but Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga has you covered. From cough and cold medicine to fever relief, vitamins, and immune support, they have everything you need to feel better fast. Skip the lines and use their quick and convenient drive-through window to get in and out with ease. Friendly service, trusted care, and hometown convenience all in one place. Transfer your prescription to Marble City Pharmacy today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Gear up for a flavor victory at Wharf Casual Seafood. Whether you're craving seafood classics like shrimp or crab claws, or wanting to tackle a juicy burger or crisp salad, we've got your winning play. Dine in with us or grab a meal to go and find out why every bite is a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out our menu at wharfcasualseafood.com. The coast is here.
At AMIA, innovation and sustainability go hand in hand. As a global leader in calcium carbonate production and specialty chemical distribution, Omnia helps make everyday products stronger, cleaner, and better for the world around us. From paper and plastics to construction and beyond, their work supports progress that lasts. Omnia is proud to support growth that respects the earth and strengthens communities. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
Number 1 in customer satisfaction among insurance providers 5 years in a row. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Albia Steers is there. The official insurance agent of the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
State Farm agent Albia Steers, official insurance agent of the Aggie Sports Network.
Winterboro now instituting a box and one on Acacia Patterson. Interesting decision from Coach Rebecca Williams. Acacia Patterson knows she's one of the more talented players on the Lady Aggies. Haven't seen this defense on the Aggies all season long.
Massengale underneath and one.
And the foul.
Open three. We didn't make it, and then a long rebound, and just like that, Winterboro's on the other side of the floor, Alex. It's kind of a catch-22. That's what they want you to do. They're sitting kind of sagging on a 2-3 zone, want to force you to take threes, and when that long rebound goes, they're going to get on the other side of the floor.
Not our normal 1A basketball team. Winterboro is polished. One of the better varsity girls basketball teams in the state, regardless of classification.
There's Bryant, offensive foul with a forearm shuffle.
Might be one of, if not the best coached team, varsity girls-wise, Jeremy. Rebecca Williams has this team consistently performing.
Right wing, inside. First chance, no. Rebound, then a jump ball. Aggies have the arrow. Cannon to Bryant for three. Got it.
Beautiful shot from Malaya Bryant. One of the best shooting forms on the Lady Aggies basketball team. She consistently.
Massengale, what a move. You don't see that in a lot of boys' games.
I've said it time and time again. Winterboro, so polished. Moves as one, plays as one. They're difficult to beat. I don't care what classification you're in. They've competed at all of them.
31-8, another three up for the Aggies. Offensive rebound, Bryant. Put back, no, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line.
With Acacia Patterson seemingly taken out of the basketball game with the box and one zone on her, someone like Malaya Bryant, who has stepped up these past two games with Kaylin Cannon dealing with an injury, someone like Malaya Bryant's going to have to step up and provide some offense for the Aggies, which has been a struggle throughout this game.
Bulldogs turn it over. They lead it by 23 here in the second quarter. Two minutes to go in the second. Acacia to Cannon. I think, Alex, you drive into that a little bit. If you wanted an open three, you get it. There we go, off of a ball screen. Patterson for three, too strong.
You can't draw a lot of this offense better if you're Coach Victor Smith. I think he's done an outstanding job trying to get these Aggies open tonight, trying to get a play going, get something on the outside and the inside. It's Winterboro's defense. Gosh. It's tough to get inside that Winterboro defense. It's almost like a bank vault.
Bryant to Harvell. Bryant, jumper, good. Well, keep feeding her. 31-10.
The Aggies throwing a little bit of a 3-2 zone back at Winterboro.
Brown for three, off the window, no good. Played much better defense here in the second quarter. Cannon got one to go.
That's all it takes. Sylacauga in their big wins against Shelby County and Clay Central at home. A lot of that was either off a turnover or off a rebound, instantly turning, passing up the court and getting an easy shot at the basket.
The amount of contested shots at the rim Winterboro's made, that was Buchanan. And we don't want anybody to look at the scoreboard and think that there's a lack of effort or anything from these Aggies in this one.
Not at all.
I mean,
like I said, they're doing everything about right. Maybe there's some turnovers they can clean up. The offense they're running, Coach Victor Smith, he's doing the best he can right now. Winterboro is just such a well-coached team, well-put-together team. They play as one.
They'll have 10 seconds to work with. They'll hold for the final shot. It'll be Caitlin Brown with 6, with 5. Brown inside the arc. Jumper missed it. That's how the first half will end. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Winterboro leads it 33-12 at halftime. We'll be back in 10 minutes with the third quarter.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
Now, start of the third quarter, and Winterboro buries a three from the corner. They lead it 36-12, Alex. First half, we were just talking about it. It felt like they're in the second quarter. Sylacauga played really good basketball and able to hold Winterboro at bay. They're going to have to keep that going for the final 16 minutes.
It's hard when you dig a hole like Sylacauga did in that first quarter. Felt like a little bit of the jitters and the name on the jersey got to the Aggies. But in that second quarter, did a much better job. Coach Victor Smith did an outstanding job trying to run some set plays for these girls. It's Winterboro and how talented and how polished this team has been over the past few years. Caitlin Brown has been in this program since being an 8th grader. These girls have been playing together for a long time. It's hard to beat a team like this. I don't care who you are.
Patterson for the Lady Aggies. A big win last night at Shelby County. Played really well. It was Keisha Patterson and Malaya Bryant really having career nights last night against Shelby County to help make sure the Aggies are either the 2 or the 3 seed.
And as of right now, I think it's finalized. They will play Clay Central regardless of what happens the rest of the way. Those two teams, the winner of that game clinches a spot in the playoffs, whether it's a home game or an away game. Depends on who wins Briarwood and Shelby County. We can make the assumption to be Briarwood. Long ways to go to get to that point, though, Jeremy. Have a lot of games left on the schedule.
Yeah, county tournament next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. That hosted at Lincoln. You can have all the Aggie games. We'll be on radio for that one. I know Monday night's game is going to be tough to do live video for the Lady Aggies, but Varsity Boys will be on Tuesday. And the Big School Championships on Thursday.
Super on Friday.
The Super Championship on Friday. Sylacauga's boys will match up Tuesday. I think the 5, is that a 7 o'clock tip? You have the bracket.
So the varsity girls, their first game is against Talladega. That's at 5 p.m.
on Monday.
And the Big Schools Championship, if they were to advance to that, would be that would be Wednesday at 5:30. The Super Championship the following day, Friday at 5:30.
So everything I said was wrong. The Big School Championships are on Wednesday, not Thursday, correct?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Big School's Wednesday.
And the varsity boys' first game is on Tuesday?
Yes.
Against Munford at what time?
That would be 5:30.
We'll have that for you, live video and radio. Girls radio only on Monday night. Cannon foul going to the rim. I feel like I need you to double-check that bracket.
I'm double-checking. Hold on.
Double-check that bracket.
Varsity girls, so all varsity girls games we played on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Varsity boys, you have 2 of the 4. The other 2, Sylacauga. The big schools we played on Tuesday. Wednesday is the small schools championships for boys and girls. Thursday, big schools championship for boys and girls. And then Friday is super championship.
So everything I said was right. There we go. Thursday, big school championship. So if Sylacauga beats Munford on Tuesday, they'll play Thursday. And then, I guess that'll be against Lincoln or Talladega. And then you start to look at it, you're probably playing Childersburg for another super championship. So that'll be fun. Sylacauga and Childersburg at Lincoln for a championship. As a people, it was, 3 years ago? It's before your time, Alex. Childersburg beat Sylacauga at Winterboro for the Super Championship, the year that Childersburg went to the Elite 8. They were a heck of a ball club that year. They're a heck of a ball club this year, are the Tigers.
Give Sylacauga all they could handle at Childersburg. Came down to a Eric O'Neill last-second shot at the buzzer. Beat the Tigers.
Underneath, Kanaya Duncan for Winterboro. Keisha got fouled. Where's the whistle on that? I think one thing Coach Victor Smith wants to see in this second half, Alex, is just continue to compete, correct?
That's what I would want to see if I'm the head coach of these Lady Aggies. I think they're doing that. They've done that outside of the rough start to this game. They continue to compete, continue to run an offense, find the open players. It all comes down to Winterboro is simply the better basketball team right now.
Sylacauga is going to call a 30-second timeout. Let's take one, 2, 40-12. Winterboro with the lead.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
Sanaya Williams in the game for the Aggies, as well as Sanaya Parker. Patterson to Williams. Williams, an 8th grader that Coach Victor Smith really excited about. He's got a lot of young talent on this team. As Williams has a shot swatted. They'll fire it into the front court. Massingale, offensive foul.
Putting your body on the line. Love it.
Like a little blood. Oh, and a gash on the head of Massingale. He's going to need a little more than a Band-Aid for that one. On the forehead, tough shot. Sanaya Parker to Patterson. And the Lady Aggies traveled. There's some toughness about this Winterboro team. I mean, that was no small scrape on Massingale.
You have to be that way in the competition they've played. Consistently playing up outside of their area, which they're already 5-0 in. We're 7-0 in the area last year.
Brown needs some help. Off to Williams. In the corner to Jones. Jones down low. Taken away by the Aggies and Malaya Bryant. Williams, Malaya open for 3. Hit some big ones there in the first half. A little strong on that one. Caitlin Brown on the other end. Hits the lay-in and gets the lead to 30. Williams on the drive for the Aggies. Lost it out on the baseline. Closing out a 4-game week. 3 games for the Lady Aggies, 4 games for the varsity boys tonight. Next week, if you win it, if you play in the Super Championship, you have to play 3 games. And then the following week, Alex, the Aggies have 5 games on the schedule.
Well, see, the Lady Aggies, you would have Clay Central on 26th at Clay Central, at Coosa Central the 27th. Then you have Coosa Central on the 30th at home. Then you'd have Benjamin Russell with that rescheduled game on the 31st at Benjamin Russell. And then the following Monday, the 2nd, February 2nd, B.B. Comer at home.
Yeah, and the boys will go Clay Central, Coosa, Chelsea, Coosa, Ben Russell. Is that 6 games? 5 games.
Six games in 8 days if you want to do that. Only off days in that stretch would be Wednesday and Sunday.
Glad they're young. They'll be able to pull that off. (44-12), Winterboro with the lead. Patterson to check in at the next whistle. Underneath, blocked from behind. Williams with the rebound. And a foul on the Aggies coming up the floor. Caitlin Jones knocking down a 3 from the corner. Cannon, good pass down low and a foul and the bucket. Carly Creighton.
With the foul.
Big shot. Winterboro missed the first shot, missed the second one down on their end, and a rebound by Malaya Bryant with 1:20 to go. Malaya to Keisha. Creighton to Sanaya. Bryant stepping into a 3. Off the window, chases down her own miss, has it knocked out from behind. And the rebound finally claimed by Winterboro.
A few good looks for the Aggies. Story of the night, getting the good looks, running the offense. Can't get the shots to fall.
And a foul underneath on the shot. Kanaya Duncan will go to the free throw line. Out of bounds for Winterboro. They lead about 32 here in the third quarter. Isla Nelson off to Keisha, fouled, the shot didn't go. She'll have one more. Two shots coming for Patterson with 30 seconds on the clock in the third. 10 seconds to go. Lady Aggies have it. Nelson with 3, with 2. Keisha at the buzzer, short. And we'll go to the fourth quarter. Your score, 47-14. Lady Aggies trail.
Headed to the big game this weekend? Make Allen Brew Markets your first stop. Grab an ice cold drink, fresh snacks, and top off your tank before you hit the road. With quick service and everything you need in one place, we make game days easy. Wherever the road takes you, start with Allen Brew Markets, fueling fans all season long. That's being all in with Allen.
You're all in with Allen, oh yeah, Allen Brew Markets.
Don't let a stubborn wound keep you from living life to the fullest. At Coosa Valley Wound Care Center in Sylacauga, their skilled team specializes in treating chronic and hard-to-heal wounds. They use advanced therapies, including their new hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber, which delivers pure oxygen to help your body heal faster. No referral is needed. Just call 256-872-7777 to schedule your appointment today. Coosa Valley Wound Care Center. Advanced healing close to home.
Now is the perfect time to start your future at Central Alabama Community College. CAC's next mini-term begins March 9th, giving you a fast, flexible way to earn college credit or start a new career path. With campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Talladega, and Prattville, CAC offers affordable classes designed to fit your schedule. Don't wait for fall. Get started this spring. Apply online today at cacc.edu. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, the official HVAC provider of the Aggie Sports Network. 49-15, your score. Here to start the fourth quarter after a bucket for Winterboro. Running clock here in the fourth. Williams on the drive. There's a foul. They'll get it on the shot.
Coach Victor Smith going into this quarter with an impassioned speech to his players. Don't quit. Keep playing the way you played in that second quarter. Compete. You have, in any type of games, you have to act like the clock's off, the scoreboard's off, and play the way you played against Shelby County and Clay Central and a bunch of other teams this season. Sylacauga has it in them.
First free throw was no good. Here's the second. It's no good. Brown feeding down low. Williams lost it out of bounds. Keisha. Paisley Swain trying to get it across. She's trapped in the backcourt. Aggie's going to call a timeout. We'll take one, too. 49-15. Winterboro leads it.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
When cold weather rolls into Alabama, make sure your home is ready with a reliable American Standard heating system from Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling. Sleeping Giant's team of professionals will keep your home warm, efficient, and comfortable all season long. Whether it's a routine tune-up or a complete system upgrade, Sleeping Giant will help you rest easy, knowing your home's in good hands. Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, your local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. Online at sleepinggiantair.com.
Cold and flu season is here, but Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga has you covered. From cough and cold medicine to fever relief, vitamins, and immune support, they have everything you need to feel better fast. Skip the lines and use their quick and convenient drive-through window to get in and out with ease. Friendly service, trusted care, and hometown convenience all in one place. Transfer your prescription to Marble City Pharmacy today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
6:30 to go, fourth quarter. Aggies trailing Winterboro. Harvell in the front court, has it taken away by Duncan. Duncan dribbled it off her foot, picked up by Massengale, who's back in the game, and she lays it in. And then Winterboro. Well, it's not a timeout. That spot on Massengale's head is opened back up and hope she's okay.
Where's old Stitch from the Rocky movies?
I mean, she took a shot for sure. I'm surprised. First thing I thought when I saw her driving there, Alex, is very surprised she's back in the game.
Me too. That's the way Rebecca Williams is, though, as a coach. Regardless of the score, her players never stop, never give up. It's always pedal to the metal, foot on the gas.
Aggies turn it over. Kanaya Duncan to McGee. And they gave it right back with 5:50 to go. Haley Cannon lost the dribble, ended up out of bounds. It'll stay with us. Buchanan coming back in for Winterboro. Sanaya Charles coming in for the Aggies. Clock continues to count. 5.5-minute mark. Patterson for the Aggies after a steal. Bryant under 5 to go. Williams, jab step, drives in, pulls it back off. Bryant looking to skip it down low, has to get rid of it to Harvell. Harvell needs some help. Needed a screen. Nelson had it taken away. The give and go down the lane and a foul. Shot didn't go. Caitlin Jones going to the stripe.
Still no quit in these Aggies. Still fighting defensively. Coach Victor Smith asked them, or actually just told them, I want you to keep playing, don't quit. Give me all you got regardless of this score, and they've done it for him this quarter. The scoreboard might not reflect how hard these Aggies have played tonight.
First free throw good. Second free throw no good. Put back is good. Lady Aggies stepped on the baseline while they inbounded. Brown taken away by Malaya Bryant. She collides with Patterson. Patterson picks it up, and then a foul on Kaylin Williams.
Kaylin Williams knew she messed up and immediately told Coach that she knew it.
She checked herself out of the game. That's funny. Williams to Keisha with 2:20 to play. (54-15). After this game goes final, we'll take about 2 minutes to get our stuff ready to go for the boys broadcast. Parker in the corner with 1:50 to go. Patterson's fouled on the drive. Got Zakai and Buchanan with that. So the boys will be on this exact live feed. There won't be a separate feed for the boys game. We'll have the Star Physical Therapy tip-off show leading you up until the Coosa Valley Medical Center lineups in the Central Alabama Community College tip-off between Sylacauga boys and Winterboro. Second for Keisha, good. It's 54-17. Crazy to think the Lady Aggies fared a little bit better than a lot of teams have against Winterboro this year with this score.
Winterboro is not a normal 1A team. They're hard to beat. They've beaten a 5A UMS Wright Prep, a 5A Moody team twice, a 6A Hueytown team. They're a different breed. And they don't quit either. They don't stop playing hard, regardless of if they're up by 10, 20, 40, 60 points. They're constantly doing what they need to do. Rebecca Williams, their coach, demands perfection. And if not, you saw it earlier with Kaylin Williams, knew she messed up and escorted herself to the bench.
Ball ended up out of bounds. That'll about do it for this one. There's 17 seconds on the clock. Malaya in the front court with 7, with 6, with 5 as Bryant is tripped, and the game will end. 54-17 your final. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes to get you set for Sylacauga boys versus Winterboro.
The following is a presentation of Radio Alabama Sports. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited.
The Sylacauga Aggies play right here. Welcome to the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network and the Star Physical Therapy pregame show, sponsored in part by Alta Point, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Allen Oil Company, Star Physical Therapy, Marble City Pharmacy, Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, Toyota of Sylacauga, Wright Tire and Service, Central Alabama Community College, State Farm Agent Albia Steers, La Costa Mexican Restaurant, Edward Jones Agent Jesse Gum, Alabama District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Sylacauga Chamber of Commerce, Coosa Valley Recycling, Another Level Cards, Amya, Van Sant Hardware, Sycamore Federal Credit Union, Wharf Casual Seafood, Fair to Midland Gifts and Boutiques, Broadway Spinal Care, First Bank of Alabama, and Sylacauga Pediatrics.
Welcome into the Star Physical Therapy Tip-Off Show. Star Physical Therapy, where you don't have to be a star to be treated like one. Varsity boys trying to get 4-0 on the week. Started off this week Tuesday against Briarwood. They went Tuesday, Briarwood, Lincoln Wednesday, last night Shelby County, and then hosted a rival in the Winterboro Bulldogs here at home tonight. Aggies warming up on the right side of the floor. 17-1 on the season, getting prepped for next week's county tournament. But Winterboro stands in their way, Alex. A quality Winterboro boys team. They probably lack a little bit of the firepower to run up and down the floor with the Aggies in this one. What did we see against Briarwood that first go? Winterboro that first go around. What do the Aggies need to do to catch a win tonight?
It was dominance against Winterboro the first time around. Sylacauga from horn to horn were the better team in that matchup, and tonight they still are the better team. Winterboro, some common opponents they faced from Sylacauga. Coosa Central, who Sylacauga will play twice in a couple of weeks. They lost Coosa Central 80-68. Clay Central they've lost to 51-45 as well as 48-35. Talladega lost to them twice, 79-69 and 65-56. Lost to Chelsea 66-61, and then also lost to Childersburg 66-61. Winterboro, just like their girls, has played up in almost every game. And you look at out in their area, Winterboro was undefeated at 5-0. They're going to give up a fight against Sylacauga, being a rivalry game. I just think Sylacauga has too much for them to handle tonight.
Sylacauga is one of those teams, Alex, if they truly out-athlete you, there's a chance they pummel you. We've seen that two times this week against the Lincoln and Shelby County last night. Shelby County hung in there a little bit better than maybe we anticipated. Still, a 16-point win on the road last night. Then Tuesday at Lincoln, the Aggies pretty dominant after a overtime win against Briarwood in a thriller that was right here at Douglas Martin Court on Tuesday night.
You have to credit the conditioning of these Aggies having to play 4 games in 4 days. C.J. Franklin last night against Shelby County scored 24 points after scoring 31 in an overtime game against Briarwood. Josh Beer had his usual double-double. Eric O'Neill and Corbin Patterson combined for 17 points. These Aggies, the conditioning, had to credit Coach Jones, Coach Patterson, as well as the players for continuing to give it 110% every night.
Yeah, Josh Beer, your reigning Allen Brew Market Athlete of the Week. Then he almost gets overshadowed by what C.J. Franklin does this week. A 31-point night on Tuesday, a big night in Lincoln, and then last night into the 20s for C.J. Franklin. Josh Beer just quietly sitting there with a double-double last night, Alex.
He was. Josh Beer, it feels like every time a rebound goes up, he's always in position to get it, and the ball usually goes into his hands. And this week, I've noticed a lot from Josh Beer, his ability to work down low in traffic, his physicality and body control, to keep that pivot foot and continue to make space for him to be able to finish at the rim. He has grown as a player over these last 2 years.
That'll wrap up tonight's Star Physical Therapy tip-off show. We'll have the Coosa Valley Medical Center lineups and the Central Alabama Community College tip-off when we come back. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network, presented by Allen Brew Market, Coosa Valley Medical Center, and Alta Point Health.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
Now is the perfect time to start your future at Central Alabama Community College. CAC's next mini-term begins March 9th, giving you a fast, flexible way to earn college credit or start a new career path. With campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Talladega, and Prattville, CAC offers affordable classes designed to fit your schedule. Don't wait for fall. Get started this spring. Apply online today at cacc.edu. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
At Toyota of Sylacauga, we treat you like one of our own because you are. I'm Chris Kane, and whether it's your first time or your 10th, we're here to serve you with honesty, care, and the kind of service that keeps your family coming back. From oil changes to new Toyotas, our team is ready to earn your trust every time. Come see why families all over East Central Alabama and beyond choose us every time they buy a car. Toyota of Sylacauga, worth the drive, and we'll prove it. Online at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
Van Zandt Hardware is not in the business of guessing. They sell you what you need, not what someone else thinks you should have. That is why builders, farmers, and project managers have trusted them for over 50 years. Located on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, they take pride in great service, deep product knowledge, and getting you in and out without the runaround. Van Zandt Hardware is a proud supporter of Sylacauga, B.B. Comer, Childersburg, and Fayetteville Athletics.
When the temperature drops, your car feels it too. If your heat isn't blowing as warm as it should, or your engine's running hotter than normal, you could be low on coolant. Stop by Right Tire and Service for a quick winter checkup. We'll inspect your coolant, tire pressure, battery, and wiper blades, all the things that keep you safe and comfortable in cold weather. Don't get caught unprepared this winter. Get it done the right way at Right Tire and Service on West Fort William Street in Sylacauga.
When injury slows you down, trust Todd Malone and the caring team at Star Physical Therapy. As owner and lead physical therapist, Todd has built a reputation for helping patients recover quickly, safely, and with confidence. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, surgery recovery, or everyday aches and pains, you'll find personalized care that gets you moving again. At Star Physical Therapy, it's not just about treatment. It's about helping you live life fully. Star Physical Therapy, where you're always treated like a star.
Turn up your taste buds at La Costa Mexican Restaurant in downtown Sylacauga. The grill's hot and the flavors are bold. From sizzling fajitas and street-style tacos to creamy queso and fresh-made salsa. Bring the family, grab friends, or make it your lunch break. Portions are generous, prices friendly, and the service always welcoming. Step into a colorful, lively atmosphere and leave full and happy. La Costa Mexican Restaurant, downtown Sylacauga's spot for real flavor. Stop in and taste the fiesta.
From Radio Alabama Sports, Sylacauga basketball is on the air. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Sylacauga basketball is presented by Alta Point Health. Caring is our calling. Online at altapoint.org. Allen Oil Company of Sylacauga. 8 locations serving Central Alabama since 1966. Fuel for your body, fuel for your car. You're all in with Allen. Coosa Valley Medical Center. Quality care close to home. Online at cvhealth.net. Now, here's the voice of the Aggies, Jeremy Law.
Back courtside We're about to give you those Coosa Valley Medical Center starting lineups and bring you tonight's CACC tip-off. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success. Jeremy Lowe and Alex Bauman with you courtside. Allen Brew Market scoring table. Varsity boys trying to get to 18-1 on the year and close out a 4-game week 4-0. Now let's turn it over to Brandy Brown.
Number 1, Jamonte O'Neal. Number 2, TJ Gooding. Number 5, Kaden Jones. Number 12, Dalen Truss. Number 32, Kamari Hester. Head coach, Efton Ashley. And now, fans, let's hear it for your Sylacauga Aggies. A senior, number 0, CJ Franklin. A senior, number 1, KG. A senior, number 2, Corbin Patterson. A senior, number 4, Eric O'Neill. A senior, number 13, Josh Spear.
Those are tonight's Coosa Valley Medical Center starting lineups. For Winterboro, O'Neal, Gooden, Jones, Truss, and Hester. And for the Aggies, CJ, KT, Corbin Patterson, Eric O'Neill, and Josh Spear. Aggies in the traditional Aggie uniforms tonight. Sylacauga across the chest, uniforms and shorts in white, trimmed in cardinal. This is my favorite look. Alex, Winterboro in blue. Black Bulldogs across the chest, numbers in black, trimmed in white. CJ in the circle will jump it off against Hester, the 6'2 senior. As they're looking at the book here at the table. And we're trying to make sure both books are correct and the same, if I'm not mistaken, Alex, before we get things tipped off tonight.
They're getting a technical foul on Winterboro. Some in the book isn't right.
So a technical foul to start the game. It'll be CJ Franklin to shoot 2 free throws. And then if I'm not mistaken, Alex, do you jump or do we just get the ball to start?
Still a jump.
We'll see. CJ misses the first technical free throw to start the game. Yeah, even the refs are asking if we jump, Alex. And they're going to put it in on the sideline. Thank you, Bauman. Aggie basketball. Here we go. So Sylacauga made 1 free throw at the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line, and then we'll get the basketball first. KT to CJ over to Corbin. Yeah, the Aggies in white if you're watching on YouTube on the Sylacauga High School Athletics channel. CJ to KT, back off to Corbin. Swing it around, right key. Winterboro sitting back in a zone, something that we've become accustomed to seeing after Childersburg had a little success with his own defense.
They did. David McCurley earlier today said after that Childersburg game, a lot of teams have thrown the zone at Sylacauga. Briarwood and Shelby County threw a 2-3 at them. Lincoln in a 1-3-1, and tonight, Winterboro starting in a 2-3 zone.
The Aggies threw it away, trying to find Josh Spear down low. Stolen by Franklin, thrown back to Corbin Patterson, and here we go. Corbin on the drive, the kick, KT. Down the lane, Kenson fouled and one. Kenson 3, knocking down the runner, and he'll go to the line for one more.
A lot of the spotlight gets put on C.J. Franklin, Josh, and Eric O'Neill, as deservedly so. But KT and Corbin Patterson this week have played a integral role to getting the wins against Briarwood, Lincoln, Shelby County. The defense they provide, and Corbin Patterson as well as KT making timely shots all week long. KT in the Briarwood game made a big shot in that fourth quarter that helped Sylacauga get that win in overtime.
The Aggies with 4 points before Winterboro's even been in the front court. And a foul on Corbin on the sideline. .708 to go in the first. If you're listening on radio or the Radio Alabama app on Mix 106.5, you can watch tonight's game. You can watch that game on YouTube tonight. Winterboro with the basketball. They throw it away. KT with a steal. KT stuffing stats here in the first as he gets his shot blocked out of bounds. The Aggies will keep possession. Boy, KT so big on Tuesday against Briarwood. We got it into O'Neill. The leaner, good for Eric. Kind of drove right into the chest of Hester, stopped, and KT almost got another steal. Hester by himself under the bucket. CJ going to foul the shooter, and they'll have one more free throw for Hester. They could have got us for slapping that backboard too, but
wouldn't have mattered.
Did get the foul. Yeah, you're right. Shot went in. Here's Hester. Missed the free throw. 6-2, Aggies on top. Varsity boys will play Munford on Tuesday in the county tournament at Lincoln. Corbin from 3. Good. He has been stellar from deep as of late, and he buries a Marble City Pharmacy three-pointer.
In the second half against Shelby County last night, I believe he hit 3 3-pointers for the Aggies.
30-second timeout for Winterboro. We'll take one, too, 9-2. Aggies on top, 6:10 to go in the first quarter.
Cold and flu season is here, but Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga has you covered. From cough and cold medicine to fever relief, vitamins, and immune support, they have everything you need to feel better fast. Skip the lines and use their quick and convenient drive-through window to get in and out with ease. Friendly service, trusted care, and hometown convenience all in one place. Transfer your prescription to Marble City Pharmacy today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Back courtside, 9-2, Aggies on top. Remind you, the Aggie Sports Network's official HVAC provider is Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling. Aggies by 7 as we knock a pass out of bounds. Tonight's live stream brought to you by Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success. A catch and shoot 3 off the inbounds, and it's knocked down by Jamonte O'Neill.
Saw the JV run a similar play to that in that game earlier today on the out of bounds.
Corbin, boy, he got fouled. No whistle. And they'll get it to O'Neill in the front court, and they'll lay it in. How did they miss that one?
That was a loud slap. I don't know how none of these officials did not get a whistle.
He's trying to get it through the press. They do. The pass was tipped out of bounds. See KT getting the start tonight. Might have gotten it anyway, but a reminder that Tristan Whetstone banged up, not going to go tonight for the Aggies. Dress I'd be surprised if he got in here, especially in any meaningful minutes. Took a hard spill last night at Shelby County. Kinston three on the right wing with the basketball. Eric O'Neal calling for it down low. As Corbin just knocked down a three, gives off to CJ for three. No doubter. Franklin gives us a 12-7 lead. A Marble City Pharmacy three-pointer. Marble City Pharmacy here for life. Down the lane, Hester kicking it off for three. For the lefty, it's good. Thomas Gooden for Winterboro answers right back. And we got a 12-10 ball game on our hands. CJ to Josh. Josh going to drive on Hester. Nobody stopped ball.
Wow.
And Josh Spear takes it to the rack.
What a take from Josh Spear. Down the baseline, create space for himself once again, getting to the rim.
Gooden, other corner, way too strong. Rebound, outlet, Josh on the other side, going to lay it in.
What about that?
Too
Immediately.
easy. 16-10, Aggies on top. (16-10). They got a foul on Corbin Patterson. That's his second. The give and the go and the foul and the bucket.
That'll be three on Corbin Patterson. Hate to lose him. Corbin's given Sylacauga a lot of good minutes this week. Might not have been in the point department. A lot of it defensively and making some timely three-pointers.
And we were bringing in the sub, Joshua Holtzclaw, 4. Corbin. And then Corbin picks up the foul on the 2 seconds that came off the clock. 16-12, and then the Aggies threw it away. Boy, Coach Jones can't be happy about the last 60 seconds or so. What happened there? Yeah, going to call a timeout. Let's take one with him. 16-12. Aggies lead about 4. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first quarter.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
Winterboro with a shot up, but no good. Out of the timeout, and then we turn it right back over. Stolen away from Eric O'Neal. On the drive and the baseline run, and they stepped out of bounds. Good defense by Josh Spear to force Thomas Gooden out of bounds. He ran out of real estate.
Sylacauga making a lot of uncharacteristic errors tonight. You have to wonder if the fourth game in 4 days is getting to him a little bit.
KT gets it across. Eric from the corner for three. Good. Well, dead legs aren't hurting the three balls tonight as the Aggies have 3 of them. We lead it 19-12. A Marble City Pharmacy three-pointer. Marble City Pharmacy here for life. 19-12. Aggies by 7. In the front court, Caden Jones for Winterboro. Hester setting a screen, getting down the lane around Holtzclaw, but they missed the shot. O'Neal, same spot, this time too strong. Rebound, CJ. Back to Eric, left wing. Eric rising, firing 2, no good. Eric's got 5 points. Misses back-to-back buckets on that end. Layup, no good. For Winterboro, that was Jones on the missed shot. In the corner, CJ for 3, no. Aggies by 7 as these two teams race up and down the floor. Javante O'Neal taken away in the front court. Franklin too far out in front. That would have been a dunk on the other end.
And CJ had 3 of those dunks last night off steals he got. Him and Eric are always looking to get that jam at the other end.
Winterboro hanging in here early as they dribbled it out of bounds. The Aggie basketball with great defense from Kenson 3 as he deflected it, and it went out on Jamonte O'Neal. Eric O'Neal puts it in front of the Aggie sideline, 19-12. We're up by 7 in the first quarter. 2.5 minutes to play in the Donahue physical therapy first quarter. CJ giving off to KT, spinning off a defender in the corner to Holtzclaw, passes up a 3, lobs it over to CJ. Now Josh in the corner, 3, Spear way too strong. The rebound out of bounds off of Caden Jones. Sylacauga will have it baseline left. Holtzclaw to put it in. CJ making the catch in the corner, near side. Had it tapped out from behind. Caden Jones going the other way, splits defenders, fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Boy, not a crisp first quarter for the good guys tonight.
I would argue offensively it's not even execution. It's more of mental mistakes of some poor passing.
Tristan Whetstone coming in this game earlier than I thought. If you saw him walk in the gym earlier, then you might have thought he had a brace on that knee under the sweats he had on. But instead he comes down here on the block to set up for a rebound. Tristan did not come back in that game against Shelby County. 19-13, they go 1 for 2 from the stripe. Winterboro pressuring us up the floor. KT's pass too strong, and it forced Joshua Holtzclaw out of bounds.
The story of the quarter for the Aggies, an unforced error that usually they do not do. Tonight, feels like in this first quarter, some mental mistakes hurting the Aggies a little bit, but still up 6 points.
Underneath, layup good for the Dogs. Thomas Gooden. 19-15. Kenson poked out from behind on the other side. Gooden laying it up, and it's 19-17.
Sylacauga's at the point now where they have more turnovers in this quarter than they had all of yesterday against Shelby County.
19-17. Aggies lead down to 2. KT stepping inside. Well, KT wants it. He's got another bucket. O'Neal spinning off of Kenson 3. Gonna pull it back out to the Sylacauga S. O'Neal going left side off 1 foot. Airball the jumper. That's a foul on Winterboro. It's got to be as they pull Josh Spear all the way across the floor. Do they get the foul on Josh?
I don't know about that one.
They called that foul on Josh Spear. He was boxing out, and Winterboro had him by the shoulder, pulling him towards the basketball.
What in the world?
And that's the 5th foul on the Aggies, and that'll send them to the stripe. Be William Shepard to the free throw line.
That's a clean box out. If anything, they're calling it a clear out box out.
I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
That's a textbook box out, helping his teammates, making sure somebody else gets the rebound because he knew he wasn't in position to. I think he could have got a push in the back or over the back from Winterboro.
I just didn't feel like that was a foul on Spear. Here's a second free throw. Good. It's 21-18. Holtzclaw to KT. Kenson cross court. Josh wide open lane for Spear. Got a defender in the air. No problem for Josh Spear. Caden Jones Driving on, Holtzclaw. Throwing it off to Vincent at the buzzer, no good. As that's how the first quarter ends, 23-18. Aggies by 5. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Allen Brew Markets, we're proud to call this community home. Every day, we bring you great service, quality products, and the convenience you deserve. From morning coffee to late night fill-ups, we're always here when you need us. Allen Brew Markets, your hometown convenience store, your hometown pride. And when it comes to serving our neighbors, we're all in with Allen.
You're all in with Allen, oh yeah. Allen Brew Markets.
Celebrate Sylacauga pride with the S Club. We're a community of former athletes and supporters dedicated to preserving tradition, funding scholarships, and building a strong future for Sylacauga High School athletics. From reunions to fundraising, the S Club connects generations of Aggies while giving back to today's student athletes. Be a part of the legacy. Join the Sylacauga S Club and help keep Aggie pride alive. Visit AggieSClubAlumni.com today to sign up and make a difference.
Central to you, central to your success. Central Alabama Community College, the official video live streaming sponsor of the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Online at cacc.edu.
Backdoor cut out of the quarter timeout, and Winterboro gets this back to 3, 23-20. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success. Kinson 3. Dribbling to the right wing as Josh Spear fouled after making the catch near the right elbow. First quarter wasn't very crisp. A good scoring quarter for the Aggies, Alex, but a little too many turnovers, as you mentioned. 7 turnovers in the quarter.
7 turnovers tonight, and defensively it feels like the Aggies, and it appears like the Aggies are not playing sliding their feet. They're more playing with their hands, slapping at the ball rather than getting in front of the offensive player.
CJ fouled on the drive. He'll have 2 free throws coming his way.
Been a very uncharacteristic start for a Coach Joel Jones Aggie team on the defensive side of the basketball court. Been some lapses in coverage, some people cutting wide up into the basket that normally don't happen.
CJ missed the first free throw. Caden Jones checking back in for the Dogs. CJ wearing the number 0 in white will fire up the second one. Missed them both. Tristan Whetstone with the hustle, getting the offensive rebound, and then a tie-up. The arrow coming, staying with us rather. Holtzclaw gets it in. The Aggies with CJ, Joshua, KT, Josh, and Tristan on the floor. KT to CJ, firing it cross court. Whetstone for 3, no good. Long rebound tapped out by Spear. Holtzclaw for 3. Joshua, bad miss. Tristan, though, traveled before the layup. Would have gone to the free throw line. Instead, another turnover.
Has to be a catching off the glass and put immediately back up for Whetstone. Didn't even need to take a dribble or do what he did on that possession and travel.
So Ryan McMillan, Hayden Hubbard going to check in here at the next whistle. Off a screen at the top, good, and then a foul on Franklin. Hasn't been much of a flow to this game, Alex, and it feels like that's going to favor Winterboro.
Winterboro wants to put Sylacauga in a sloppy basketball game, take them off their game, and they've done that tonight. CJ with 2 fouls. Corbin with 3. You wonder if CJ picks up that third, where the offense is going to come for Sylacauga.
Eric going to check in for Franklin at the next whistle. CJ's got 2 fouls. Corbin has 3 fouls. Aggies in a little foul trouble for the first time this year. Winterboro can tie on this possession. They'll drive, they'll shoot, they'll miss, and then there's CJ's 3rd foul. 2 free throws coming for them. I mean, jeez. A lot of whistles in this one. It feels like the more stoppages of play, the more that favors Winterboro throughout this game, Alex.
Sylacauga, their bread and butter the past 2 years has been get up and down the court as fast as possible. Don't want a lot of half-court offense and defense for the Aggies. Winterboro knows that and seems to want to slow it down completely.
Made the first free throw and the second. 23-22. Spear to Eric. Inside to McMillan. Facing this Winterboro zone. O'Neal inside of the arc to Josh. Josh jab step, driving, kicking back off Eric. Will split defenders. Down the lane. Feeding it to Hayden Hubbard, who gives it back off to Josh, right key. Inside McMillan again. At the right elbow. Hubbard in the corner for three. Got it!
There we go. Needed that one. First points of the quarter for Sylacauga.
26-22 at Marble City Pharmacy, three-pointer. Hubbard nearly came up with a steal. Now a drive to the bucket for Winterboro with the left hand. Didn't finish. Rebound down the floor. Kinson Threet's going to pick it up and give it off to Eric O'Neal, and the Aggies going to take off the other direction. Eric pushed in the back, fading away from the bucket. Gets a friendly roll and a 5-0 run. Desperately needed. The Aggies up by 6, 28-22.
What a shot from Eric O'Neal. In a crowded paint. The elevation on that shot, next level.
Driving. Great defense, KT. Then a foul on Winterboro will send Eric O'Neal to the floor. Got a bulldog down. I think maybe he got poked in the eye, but it was really because of the foul. They were pulling on Eric O'Neal midair. Eric O'Neal was going to get a slight breather. Had to immediately come off the bench with CJ's third foul. Comes in, gives us a bucket, gets fouled there. Hayden Hubbard with a three. Texted his dad, Matt, who is our mayor. I should say Mayor Hubbard now. Can't call him Matt anymore. Yesterday, I was telling him, I feel like Hayden's three-point percentage is like 90%. He makes about everyone he takes and got one in the corner there. It wasn't open. It was a contested three.
We knew this week, though, with the 4 games in 4 days, there was going to be a game or two where we have to have someone outside of Josh, CJ, and Eric score some points, and tonight looks like it's going to be that night where someone outside of the big three is going to have to score in bunches.
Spear, skip pass. O'Neal underneath will lay it in. And this is what we expected to see when we showed up tonight, 30-22. Aggie offense coming to life a little bit. Winterboro, free throw line jumper, fouled. It falls off the rim, and the foul called on Josh.
Ref missed a clear travel.
Yeah, I thought so.
O'Neal caught the ball and shuffled his feet. Clear as day. That's 2 on Josh Spear.
Here comes Trey Wright. This is the first time this year we can think of the Aggies getting in some first half foul trouble.
There was some foul trouble against Lincoln in the first game of the year. Since then, they've been a lot more disciplined and a lot better keeping themselves out of foul trouble.
What's crazy is they made the free throws. They came over and said the foul was on the arm of the shooter. I thought if anything, it might be on the landing.
Yeah.
Which tells me Josh really didn't hit him. So Ryan, pass was deflected over to Hubbard. Now KT driving. Kinson with the left. Got his own miss. His putback wouldn't go. They'll say Ryan touched it last. That's the same shot KT made against Briarwood on Tuesday. A little scoop shot with the left hand. Well, now they changed it to us, so here we go. Eric O'Neal got the inbound pass from Hubbard. Here's KT. Between the legs dribble. Over to McMillan. The lefty fires it off with a right hand to Kinson. 3 circles from left to right and drifts across the floor. Stops on the Sylacauga S at midcourt. KT waiting for Coach Joel Jones to stop giving out the play, and he does. Trey calling for it. Right elbow jumper. Trey got fouled on the shot, and he'll shoot 2.
Trey Wright, one of those guys that comes in and does all the dirty work for Coach Jones. What Nate Oates at Alabama calls the hard hat stuff. Might not score a lot of points, but he'll come in, get you some blocks, get you some rebounds.
He's also doing something really tough right now, Alex, and that's to come in dead cold and shoot 2 free throws and misses the first one. The second for Trey is good. Rattles home. 31-24. Aggies by 7 with 4:06 to go, second quarter. Ball fake and the handoff the other direction. Another jumper knocked down by Jamonte O'Neal, who's having himself a night. They're going to have to get through this diamond press. Here we go. Saran making the catch midcourt. Fires it off to Eric O'Neal and out of bounds. That's a pass you got to make. I know Saran was pressured, but O'Neal would have.
Sylacauga's done a better job this quarter, though, toning down the turnovers. After a 7-turnover first quarter, only had 1, and that being their first one.
5-point lead. Vincent gave it off. O'Neal, another 2, no good. Rebound on the floor, picked up by O'Neal, trying to get the outlet pass to Eric. Here we go. KT, right wing. Trey Wright catch at the free throw line. In the corner to McMillan, hopping in the air, feeding 3 down the lane. Kinson off the window and banks it home. After hours on a Friday, still open for KT.
Kinson 3 with 7 points and 5 rebounds tonight. Stepping up with Corbin Patterson and CJ Franklin in foul trouble.
$2:53 to go before halftime. And another one for Jamonte O'Neal. $33-28. This Aggie crowd waiting for something to get loud about as we turned it over. Caden Jones working it ahead on the far side of the floor, twisting and turning, handing it off, and now they'll get it back off to Vincent. Jones, the 5'8" senior, backs it off with 2:14 on the clock, second quarter. Working on O'Neal, skip pass back to O'Neal for Winterboro. Here's Jamonte O'Neal, fouled by KT, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That one was pretty obvious. KT got him across the arms.
All of the action for Winterboro right now is going directly to Jamonte O'Neal. Sylacauga realizing that is put KT on him. KT being one of, if not Sylacauga's best on-ball defenders. Had an outstanding fourth quarter and overtime showing against Drew Mears on Tuesday.
A packed house here at home tonight. O'Neal missed a free throw. As here comes Jace Welch for Hayden Hubbard. One more on this trip for Jamonte O'Neal. Missed them both. The rebound underneath the rim taken by Trey Wright. Aggies by 5, 33-28. KT to Eric. Trey calling for it at the free throw line. As O'Neal looking down the defense, fires it off to Kinson. In the corner to Jace. The pass was high, the return pass. KT wants a 3. Back iron. And an over the back foul on McMillan. Tristan will check in. They'll walk the length of the floor to shoot these free throws after the foul on the rebound. (33-28). (33-29). Welch on the drive. Look at Jace to the free throw line. There we go. Got some fire from the Aggie bench. Coming off the bench was Jace Welch. The three up for them, no good. KT with the rebound. The Aggies will rip it down and run. Jensen into the front court. And Winterboro's going to get back in their zone defense. Eric O'Neal just inside of the arc, firing a two. Missed the shot. Rebound, Whetstone, reverse lay-in, good.
Are you sure Whetstone's hurt tonight, Jeremy? Playing a little bit of pep in his step.
I watched him walk in this gym. He was hobbled. Hey, it's his senior year. You don't want to miss one of these rivalry games. 37-29. With 42 seconds to go, Winterboro working with Jones. Tyler Pointer gives it off, a three up for Winterboro, no good. Rebound by Jace Welch. Welch ahead to Eric, got it.
What a shot from Eric O'Neal. Done that his whole entire high school career, those difficult mid-range jump shots, the elevation similar to what Jamonte O'Neal's doing for Winterboro.
39-29. Caden Jones with 6, with 5 before halftime, with 4. Jones spinning, shooting, and knocking down a 10-foot fall-away jumper as we go to the locker room. Leading by 8, 39-31 your score. We'll be back with the Star Physical Therapy halftime show.
Tired of headaches and migraines ruining your day? At Broadway Spinal Care, we find the cause, not just cover the pain. Our gentle, drug-free care can bring lasting relief and help keep headaches and migraines from coming back. Let us help you feel like yourself again. Call Broadway Spinal Care today at 256-861-8546 to schedule your appointment and start feeling better naturally.
Now is the perfect time to start your future at Central Alabama Community College. CAC's next mini-term begins March 9th, giving you a fast, flexible way to earn college credit or start a new career path. With campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Talladega, and Prattville, CAC offers affordable classes designed to fit your schedule. Don't wait for fall. Get started this spring. Apply online today at cacc.edu. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
When you care about people, it shows. And at Alta Point Health, they believe that kind of heart deserves a place to shine. They're hiring for a variety of positions in Clay and Talladega counties, including licensed therapists, LPNs, and direct support professionals. Some jobs are remote, and others don't require experience to get started. They offer good pay, strong benefits, and a real chance to grow in your career. If you've been waiting for something meaningful, text Alta Jobs to 97211.
Protect what matters most with State Farm agent Albia Steers in Sylacauga. From auto and home to life insurance, Albia Steers and his dedicated team offer personalized service to ensure you have comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. As a local agent, Albia Steers understands the unique challenges you face and is committed to guiding you through every step, from quotes to claims. Trust in a neighbor who truly cares. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Albia Steers is there. Call or click for a quote today.
Looking for cool sports memorabilia or trading cards? Look no further than Another Level Cards in Childersburg. Hi, I'm Maddie, the boss lady.
And I'm Connor, and I can help you in any of your athletic collectibles from any sport.
Austin is also on deck with TCGs.
From jerseys to bobbleheads, helmets to pitchers, score a touchdown with all we have to offer.
Come by 4 8th Avenue Southwest in Childersburg, Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6, or visit us online at alevelcards.com.
Now is the perfect time to start your future at Central Alabama Community College. CAC's next mini-term begins March 9th, giving you a fast, flexible way to earn college credit or start a new career path. With campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Talladega, and Prattville, CAC offers affordable classes designed to fit your schedule. Don't wait for fall. Get started this spring. Apply online today at cacc.edu. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
At Allen Brew Markets, we're proud to call this community home. Every day, we bring you great service, quality products, and the convenience you deserve. From morning coffee to late-night fill-ups, we're always here when you need us. Allen Brew Markets, your hometown convenience store, your hometown pride. And when it comes to serving our neighbors, we're all in with Allen.
You're all in with Allen, oh yeah, Allen Brew Markets.
Don't let a stubborn wound keep you from living life to the fullest. At Coosa Valley Wound Care Center in Sylacauga, their skilled team specializes in treating chronic and hard-to-heal wounds. They use advanced therapies, including their new hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber, which delivers pure oxygen to help your body heal faster. No referral is needed. Just call 256-872-7777 to schedule your appointment today. Coosa Valley Wound Care Center. Advanced healing close to home.
When cold weather rolls into Alabama, make sure your home is ready with a reliable American Standard heating system from Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling. Sleeping Giant's team of professionals will keep your home warm, efficient, and comfortable all season long. Whether it's a routine tune-up or a complete system upgrade, Sleeping Giant will help you rest easy, knowing your home's in good hands. Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, your local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. Online at sleepinggiantair.com.
At AMIA, innovation and sustainability go hand in hand. As a global leader in calcium carbonate production and specialty chemical distribution, AMIA helps make everyday products stronger, cleaner, and better for the world around us. From paper and plastics to construction and beyond, their work supports progress that lasts. AMIA is proud to support growth that respects the earth and strengthens communities. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
At Toyota of Sylacauga, we treat you like one of our own because you are. I'm Chris Kane, and whether it's your first time or your 10th, we're here to serve you with honesty, care, and the kind of service that keeps your family coming back. From oil changes to new Toyotas, our team is ready to earn your trust every time. Come see why families all over East Central Alabama and beyond choose us every time they buy a car. Toyota of Sylacauga, worth the drive, and we'll prove it. Online at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
Hungry for fresh, flavorful seafood? Come to Wharf Casual Seafood, your local spot for shrimp, crab claws, mahi-mahi, and all your coastal favorites. Looking for a budget-friendly bite? Check out our tasty lunch specials featuring wraps, salads, shrimp, and more. Wharf Casual Seafood, wharfcasualseafood.com. The coast is here.
This is the Star Physical Therapy Halftime Show on the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
A quick Star Physical Therapy halftime show for you. Sorry, a little delay. Had to hang out with Dre Owens for a minute. His daughter Hayden is now at Huntington, former Sylacauga basketball player herself. Played for the Lady Aggies. Bauman, 39-31. Aggies haven't been crisp by any means, but Winterboro, credit them. They've made a lot of tough shots in the paint, a lot of tough jumpers. What adjustments do you see the Aggies making on defense coming up in the second half?
Being a lot more disciplined, using your body rather than your hands. A lot of possessions tonight, Sylacauga has been slapping at people driving to the basket, just trying to get the ball instead of sliding into the way of the person, using their body, which is what Sylacauga has been doing all season long. Tonight you wonder if, being the fourth game in 4 days, there's a little bit of mental fog, some mental mistakes that usually the Aggies don't make.
Yeah, I mean, also some games we've seen CJ start off cold and Corbin start off cold, but they've been on the bench a lot here in the first half. 3 Aggies in foul trouble, Josh with 2, CJ and Corbin both with 3. How early do they come in here in the first half? Second half, rather.
I would think they'd start the half to get them going again. Probably won't see Corbin and CJ on a guy like Jamonte O'Neal, who has given them fits a little bit tonight. Probably have KT or Eric on Jamonte O'Neal, but getting those guys back in the game is key for Sylacauga to get out with a win in this one, getting those guys on track. KT, though, tonight, with those guys dealing with foul trouble, has stepped up offensively. He's got 7 points as well as 6 rebounds. Glad to see him offensively be able to blossom a little bit.
Yeah, on pace to be your Star Physical Therapy star player of the game with, you know, not just the numbers, but at some points on the floor, he's been the only guy who's started some games this year and been out there and helping the Aggies here in the third quarter. Offensively for the Aggies, we've hit some threes, we've missed some threes, turned it over a few too many times. How do the Aggies slow down a little bit?
Run the offense. Against Shelby County yesterday, I felt like that was their best offensive showing against the zone since Childersburg threw it at them a couple of weeks ago. Sylacauga getting back to what you did against Shelby County is going to be key in the second half. But doing so, you're going to have to get guys like CJ and Josh Spear and Corbin back in this basketball game and get them in a flow. For
Winterboro, they're asking themselves, can Jamonte O'Neal keep up the scoring? 10 points there in the first half. Knocked down a lot of tough shots. And it wasn't just making tough shots. It was kind of when they mattered. Sylacauga would go on a 5-0 run quickly, and then they come down here, get fouled, or O'Neal make a really contested shot. I've had people text me talking about some of these fade-away, fall-away jumpers they've hit. It's been impressive. We know Winterboro's got some athletes for sure.
All it takes for Sylacauga is to get a few shots to go through and put that press on and speed up Winterboro. Winterboro has tried all night to slow Sylacauga down. If you're able to speed them up, I don't think Winterboro's going to be able to handle it.
Winterboro has it. And an offensive foul coming our way. At the foul on William Shepard. The Aggies with Holtzclaw, Whetstone, Spear. They'll get Josh with a travel. Eric and Kenson Threet on the floor. An early turnover.
Corbin and CJ not starting this half. I believe it's the second half they haven't started all season long.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of different philosophies on holding the guy with 3 fouls. Some coaches will play it. I think Sylacauga and Coach Jones want them to be comfortable midway through this third quarter before coming in the game, and then they traveled. Winterboro's Jamonte O'Neal traveled. And they'll give it back. 39-31. Josh making the catch in the midst of the press. Gives it back off to Kenson Threet. Left wing, O'Neal over to KT. In the corner to Holtzclaw. Whetstone going to call for it as we threw it away in the backcourt. And then a layup by Winterboro, good on the other side, 39-33. Sylacauga going to call a timeout. We'll take one, too. With 6:56 to go in the third. 39-33, your score. Aggies on top.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is driven by Right Tire and Service. Drive smoothly on the right tires and keep your ride in mint condition with the right parts. Right Tire and Service on West Fort William Street in Sylacauga.
A block at the rim by Holtzclaw after a turnover, but then a foul on Kenson Threed after an offensive rebound.
Continuation of the second half, or the first half for Sylacauga in the second half. A lot of sloppy play, turnovers that Sylacauga usually doesn't commit.
Hayden Hubbard to check in. He'll come in for Holtzclaw. Well, the Bulldogs giving the Aggies everything they can handle on a Friday night. Here's the free throw. Second one no good. Then they called a lane violation on the Aggies, and one more free throw coming up.
The story of the game for the Aggies, another mental mistake by Kenson Threed, jumping in the lane before the shot goes up.
That gives them a bucket there. O'Neal made the second. Kenson to O'Neal. Here we go. Eric in the air. Rebound tapped out by Hubbard. Back to Hayden in the corner. Good pass would have led to a shot, but Hubbard had to save it. Inside now to Whetstone. Nice feed for Tristan. To Josh Spear. Nice assist and the bucket. 41-35. Aggies lead it by 6.
Love the feed from Whetstone. Passes up a good shot for the better shot.
A foul on the floor on the Aggies. Three from the corner for Winterboro. Missed it. Rebound. Whetstone. Couldn't save it in time. Winterboro basketball. Driving the baseline. Nobody stops ball.
Another showing of Sylacauga playing with their hands rather than sliding their feet. Uncharacteristic.
Clay Central just beat Briarwood.
Wow. That means if Sylacauga is able to hold their own and beat Clay Central at Clay Central, Sylacauga would host the area tournament.
Wow. 41-37. Aggies by 4. At a buzzer beater for the Vols. With Josh Spear going to the stripe.
I said it when Sylacauga beat Briarwood on Tuesday. You got the win, and you got 2 more games in the area left to play. Don't worry about what Briarwood's doing. You handle your business, and it'll work itself out. And I guess I spoke it into existence a little bit, Jeremy. Clay Central helped us out.
Clay Central beat Shelby County, too, which was crazy, considering how bad the Aggies beat. I mean, Briarwood beat Clay Central by 30 when they played up there.
I think something's brewing in that Clay Central arena.
That gymnasium. I bet the score was like 27-25 at the final. Oh, my gosh. 43-37, Aggies lead it. Winterboro with the basketball, right side of the floor. Hester layup good, 43-39.
There it is again. Lack of communication between Josh Beer and Eric O'Neill, not moving their feet, leads to an open shot at the rim.
Got a foul on Winterboro. There in the backcourt. (43-39). Eric O'Neill stepping into a three off the back iron. Hubbard tapped the rebound in the air. Winterboro will get it. So if Sylacauga handles Clay Central in 2 weeks, they are your regular season area champions, and in the area tournament will be here. How about that?
Handle your business is all you have to do. Don't worry about anyone else but Sylacauga.
Jamonte O'Neill hits a three. It's 43-42 here at home. O'Neill trap, jump ball. Aggies with the arrow. At what point do we see CJ and Corbin check back in? See Sanders come in for the Aggies. Hayden Hubbard coming out for Sanders.
There it is. Beautiful feed from Sarayan. Catches it, immediately turns. Josh Fear dives to the basket. Has to be what Sylacauga is going to live with tonight.
45-42. They went for the tie. They missed the three. Josh Spear with a rebound. This is basketball, man. It could be one of those nights. Need to see the Aggies fight through it. Aggies no points on their end. Here's the Winterboro Bulldogs on the right side of the floor in blue. As they threw it away. Aggies with a rock. No look feed in the corner. Spear firing a three. Here's Josh. No good. This hasn't been our night a lot from behind the arc. Kenton three, missed it. Rebound by Hester. He's had a good night on the glass for the Dogs. They're coming to tie or get it within one on this possession. A jab step, baseline drive. Loose ball. Winterboro controls it. Odin kicking. Corner three, tied up at 45.
Tough possession for Sylacauga. I thought they had a ball about 2 different times.
That's Hester with three. Eric stepping out. KT stepping in. Back in the corner. Sanders, give me one. No good. Long rebound, Sarayan. Underneath, Spear has position. Got fouled. And we'll go to the line for three the old-fashioned way with Josh Spear going to the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line.
Passing from these big men on display. Whetstone hitting Spear earlier underneath the basket. A couple of possessions ago, Sarayan hitting Spear on a dive to the basket. And there, another beautiful feed from Sarayan to Spear.
So what, Clay Central was 0-2 in, they were 0-3 in area road games. And now they're 2-0 in area home games. Missed the free throw, offensive rebound, KT, and he drains a 7-foot jumper. 49-45 after we were just tied at 45 apiece. On the drive and a foul on O'Neill. Winterboro. Back to the line they go. What a fun Monday night that's going to be in 2 weeks.
That means Sylacauga, with that Briarwood loss, has at least clinched co-area champions, correct, Jeremy? Regular season area champions. Both of them
at a minimum, we will
minimum.
be. That is correct. If you beat Clay, you're outright. 49-47, O'Neal to Sanders, back to Eric. Elo feeds it inside, Spear, turns around with a left shoulder, now a right shoulder turn. Underneath, Josh fighting through contact. Give my man a whistle, he didn't get it, made the shot. But Josh starting to come on here late in the third quarter, 90 seconds to go in the third. Jones inside, Hester threw it away, and then Sanders knocked it out of bounds. He could have let it go, and the Aggies would have possession. Driving. Again, Jamonte Oden is having himself a night. Actually, that was Gooden on the basket. Whetstone saves the pass from being stolen. Sanders in the corner. Cross court, Eric wants a three. Give me one. Eric off the window, in and out. Aggies by 2 with 50 seconds to go.
After a couple hot nights from the three-point line against Shelby County and Briarwood, not a lot falling for the Aggies tonight.
Then a foul and one, and Winterboro can take a lead if they make this free throw.
Time and time again, Sylacauga not sliding their feet, just slapping when somebody drives to the basket. 9 times out of 10, the officials are going to get that for a foul.
Winterboro leads it after the free throw, 52-51. 3 up for the Aggies, missed it, and it's out of bounds, and Winterboro will have possession. O'Neal driving. No. Rebound, out of bounds. It'll be Aggie basketball with 12.1 to go, trailing by 1. Here comes CJ and Corbin. I mean, this is a lot of the Aggie offense re-entering the floor. We haven't seen Corbin Patterson since the first quarter as KT lost it. Eric got it back down the lane. O'Neal shot was blocked. Kenson 3, turn around, put back, no good. Rebound Josh, tap back, no. Rebound Winterboro, and that is how the quarter will end. 52-51. We'll go to the fourth. Bulldogs on top.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
Don't let a stubborn wound keep you from living life to the fullest. At Coosa Valley Wound Care Center in Sylacauga, their skilled team specializes in treating chronic and hard-to-heal wounds. They use advanced therapies, including their new hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber, which delivers pure oxygen to help your body heal faster. No referral is needed. Just call 256-872-7777 to schedule your appointment today. Coosa Valley Wound Care Center. Advanced healing close to home.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
Aggie Sports Network fueled by Allen Oil Company and Allen Brew Market. Start of the fourth quarter, Alex Baumer. Aggies fans and us a little surprised tonight, 52-51.
In that third quarter, all but 2 of the points came from Josh Beer, the other 2 coming from Kinson Threet. I think the Aggies feel a little bit lucky getting out of that quarter only down 1 the way they played.
Odin with a bucket. Aggies down by 3. And here's C.J. Franklin. The big 3 on the floor offensively for the Aggies. Spear making the catch down low. They'll crash on him. He'll spin underneath, and they'll say he walked. So your 3 leading scorers back on the floor together for the first time since about 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. C.J. and Corbin missed the entire third quarter with 3 fouls. Your team's leading scorers on the season are C.J. Eric, Josh, Corbin Patterson, maybe your best on-ball defender back in the game. You still have Kinson Threet on Jamonte O'Neal. Shepard back to the bucket, sets a screen now. Wild shot up on the rim, and then an over-the-back foul called on 24 in blue. As it should be, as he went over the back of C.J. Franklin.
Might be a little bit of concerns for the Aggies how well C.J. Franklin and Corbin Patterson come into this basketball game offensively, having not played an entire quarter.
Corbin ahead now, Franklin. Back to Patterson. Patterson getting trapped. The Aggies should have an open man. It's Spear down low, and there he is. It went from Corbin to C.J. and then Spear. And an easy matchup down low, 53-54. I mean, when C.J. and Corbin on the bench, that's 2 of your top 3 defenders, counting Kinson Threet. That's out of the game for about 16 minutes or so.
Like I said, I feel like Sylacauga a little bit lucky to get out of that third quarter only down a singular point.
Winterboro on the drive, and then they traveled. Must be some sweat or something down on the floor.
We saw in the JV game a JV player for Sylacauga absolutely wipe out on a fast break.
It's good to see number 4 for Winterboro okay. As he went down, but that saved the Aggies from a bucket. We had nobody underneath as we fire it to Spear as he'll go to work on Hester. Spear kicking off Franklin. 3. Money. And the Aggies have retaken the lead, 56-54. Marble City Pharmacy three-pointer. Marble City Pharmacy here for life.
Big shot for C.J. Franklin, out of rhythm, not played entire third quarter to come in and knock down his first shot of the second half. Huge for the Aggies, not only to take the lead, but for C.J.'s confidence.
Full timeout. Winterboro will take 1-2. Aggies lead at 56-54.
First Bank of Alabama, we recognize that your busy life doesn't always have time to dedicate to banking decisions. That's why we have made it easier for you to do banking with a local Alabama community bank. Founded over 176 years ago, covering 6 counties with 13 locations, online, mobile, and ATM banking throughout East Central Alabama, we have the products, services, and people to help tailor your financial needs. First Bank of Alabama, where you are first. Online at fbal.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back courtside. We've just seen Sylacauga regain the lead. 56-54. They were down by 3 to start this fourth quarter. They were down 54-51 as they're in a dogfight, no pun intended, with Winterboro tonight at home. It'll be Winterboro basketball. After the timeout, the Aggies with their starting lineup on the floor together. They have to throw it backcourt to Jones as he'll work on Franklin. Hester calling for it at the right elbow. O'Neal for Winterboro sets a high screen. Tough two, missed it, and a rebound by Spear. The shots just get a little more difficult with CJ and Corbin back on the floor. CJ lost it, had it knocked out from behind. Gooden for three, no good, and it goes over the backboard and out of bounds. (56-54). Aggies with the basketball, left side of the floor in white. Sylacauga in cursive across the chest. Corbin to CJ, gets past the defender. A three from the left wing, went all the way down and popped out for Franklin.
Hate that for CJ. But still making that three-pointer take the lead, I think, was huge for his confidence.
Odin clearing space and knocks down another shot. He has been money for the Bulldogs tonight. We're tied at 56 with 4:50 to go. Spear driving the lane, stopping, kicking. Franklin for three, short. Rebound, KT underneath. Kinston off the back iron, didn't go. Blocked underneath. Outlet pass. CJ going to chase it down. Bumped at the rim. Shot wouldn't go, but he is fouled. And two free throws coming our way. 56-56 on a Friday night. Winterboro making the 8-minute drive up Highway 21 South. Giving the Aggies everything they wanted tonight. CJ free throw good. CJ gets them both and gives the Aggies a 2-point lead, 58-56. Caden Jones drifting left, getting into the corner to O'Neal. Hester calling for it. He'll spin on Spear, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. That is 3 on Josh.
At this point in the game, you have to leave Josh Spear in with the 3 fouls. With it being so close and 4 minutes left to go, you have to have your best players on the court.
Hester to the line. Makes the first of 2. Here's the second. And they got the rebound off the miss. Winterboro wants to take a lead here with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Aggies by 1, 58-57. Inside to Hester. Back off to Gooden. As Hester will go face up with Spear. He'll drive, and then an offensive foul as they went into the chest of Spear, and we're going the other way.
That's what happens when you slide your feet and play defense. Sylacauga struggle to do that all night long. A lot of slapping at the ball handler. But there, Josh Spear, moving his feet, gets rewarded.
CJ driving himself into the corner. Pass nearly stolen. Patterson hopping in the air over to Franklin. Saves it from going out of bounds. The Aggies just out of sorts here against this pressure from Winterboro, and they knock it out of the hands of Franklin, and they'll take it the other way. Winterboro with 3:28 to go in the basketball. Jones down the lane. Tough shot with the right hand. Missed it. Rebound tapped away out. Controlled by O'Neal and Winterboro. The 5'10 junior guard has it. 58-57. Good guys by 1. O'Neal feeds it. Now down into the corner to Gooden. Fade away 2. Missed it. Bad shot. As CJ gets the rebound and will run. Franklin underneath. O'Neal in the air. Off the window and in. 60-57. Aggies by 3.
Good look from C.J. Franklin. Great execution from Eric O'Neal under the basket. Get a little too far under, takes the extra dribble, set himself up.
O'Neal in the corner. Gooden for three. No. Long rebound, KT. The Aggies will race it ahead. Kenson Threet going down the right side of the lane. They gave way. Olay! At the rim, Kenson Threet lays it up and in, 62-57.
And with that one, KT has locked in a double-double for today, 11 points and 10 rebounds.
It looks like they tried to pull the rug out from under Threet. They jumped in his way, then backed out of the way. Kenson Threet never faltered and finished at the rim. And a full timeout called, 62-57. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Aggies by 5 with 2:14 to go in the fourth.
When injury slows you down, trust Todd Malone and the caring team at Star Physical Therapy. As owner and lead physical therapist, Todd has built a reputation for helping patients recover quickly, safely, and with confidence. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, surgery recovery, or everyday aches and pains, you'll find personalized care that gets you moving again. At Star Physical Therapy, it's not just about treatment. It's about helping you live life fully. Star Physical Therapy, where you're always treated like a star.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
62-57. Out of the timeout. Winterboro with the basketball. Aggies trailed by 3 to start the fourth. They lead it by 5 now. O'Neal gets a screen and then a foul away from the ball underneath the bucket. It's called on Kenson Threet. Just a second foul on the Aggies here with 1:57 to go in the fourth.
For a bet man, Jeremy, this out-of-bounds play is going to be to the close side corner three-pointer for Winterboro. Been that way all night.
They got it into Hester. They tried to skip it back out to O'Neal. He'll take it about 30 feet from the bucket. Picked by Franklin, and then they bail him out with a foul. That one's tough, man. They got a guard holding the ball way away from his body. Your defender's good enough to get a hand on it. They bail him out with a foul call. That is the fourth foul on CJ, so that's important too. 62-57. In the corner to Shepard. Dribbles it to the right wing. Skips it to O'Neal. Jamonte O'Neal fading to the left side of the floor. One-on-one with Kenson Threet. Lost his dribble. Got Kenson in the air. Hops in the air. Gets the pass off to Gooden, who goes to the basket. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound. Second chance, no. O'Neal got the rebound, and he is fouled. Well, that was a late whistle on that. It looked like Eric got fouled on the way up, on the way down, and while he was on the floor. And then they fouled Franklin, and that is the fifth foul on Winterboro, and we'll go shoot 2 free throws. So you'll send a senior to the free throw line, and you got a delay of game on CJ. So it's just a warning. CJ's first is good. Aggies by 6 with 1:15 to go.
C.J. Franklin, no stranger to hitting big free throws in a game where they're needed. Did it last year against Winona in the Final Four.
Missed the second. long rebound. Winterboro will grab it. Caden Jones weaving through the paint, giving it off to Gooden. He'll finish and one. Who did they get this one on? Josh Spear? That is his fourth foul. 63-59. Winterboro with a chance to get this to one possession with 1:05 to go. They make the free throw. Kinson 3 had to fall out of bounds to save it, and it goes right to Winterboro on the drive. The miss, and CJ will rip it ahead. Off to Spear. The layup, no good. Rebound KT underneath the bucket. He's stuck, throws it off Winterboro, and that'll save a possession. I think Coach Jones about to call a timeout.
Sylacauga really lucky to be up 3 points right now. Winterboro got a good look at the basket on the other end.
We'll stay here, Alex. A full timeout, 63-60. Really lucky. Kinson 3 with the effort saved it. The problem was it hit Winterboro right in the chest. And one of their stars of the night just happened to miss a layup.
Lucky for the Aggies on the possession. Huge possession for Sylacauga. You would want to see them be a little bit slow with it, methodical, find the best shot on the court. And you have your guys in Josh Beer, Eric O'Neill, and the closer, C.J. Franklin.
That's what they're calling him.
That's what you have to call him.
63-60.
After what he did against Briarwood, those 16 points in overtime in the fourth quarter, and against Shelby County hitting some three-pointers in that second half to put it away. I think it might stick, Jeremy, if they're able to pull this one out.
It'll be Aggie basketball out of the timeout. And a tense feeling here in the crowd with the Aggies still up by 3. Pretty solid environment for a Friday night basketball game at Douglas Martin Court. Josh Spear to inbound baseline right. He'll get it into CJ, and then a foul on Franklin, and his night is done. Tossed it in the air. The pass never got to Franklin. CJ's night's done, and Winterboro is shooting 2.
Don't love that pass to C.J. Franklin from Josh Beer.
First time CJ's fouled out this year.
Like
those twisted Whetstone.
CJ in a vulnerable position where it led to that 5th foul.
Yeah, I mean, he got him. That was the 5th on Franklin. Gooden makes the first free throw. They made them both, and it's a 1-point game and a full timeout with 46.9 to go. Aggies by 1. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Cold and flu season is here, but Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga has you covered. From cough and cold medicine to fever relief, vitamins, and immune support, they have everything you need to feel better fast. Skip the lines and use their quick and convenient drive-through window to get in and out with ease. Friendly service, trusted care, and hometown convenience all in one place. Transfer your prescription to Marble City Pharmacy today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
I'm Chris Kane, and for our family here at Toyota of Sylacauga, it's about more than cars. It's about people. You'll find my wife, my kids, even my dog here some days, because this is where we've built something special. When you buy from us, you're not just getting a vehicle, you're becoming part of the family. Toyota of Sylacauga, worth the drive, and we'll prove it. Online at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
Coming out of the timeout, Aggie basketball. O'Neal gives it to Kinson 3. We'll have to go the length of the floor. Josh Spear takes it into the front court. The Aggies will have to play without C.J. Franklin the rest of the way. And they foul Josh Spear, and they'll send a pretty good free throw shooter to the line with 40.6 to go.
Of the players on the court, you couldn't have asked for a better free throw shooter to go to the line in Josh Beer.
And if you're Winterboro, though, you're thinking, man, just extend the game as long as possible. Josh misses the first one. Aggies 17-1 on the season. Spears second, missed them both. And the rebound down on the floor. Winterboro controls it with 36 seconds to go. Bulldogs have it. Caden Jones working at the top on O'Neal with 28 seconds left in the ball game. Jones drove in, pulled it back off with 20. Gooden back to Jones with 13, with 12, with 11, with 10. Winterboro's going to hold for the final shot, it feels like. Here's Jones, fadeaway, 2, air ball. Rebound, Patterson is fouled. With 3.4 to go, the Aggies will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
What a possession from the Aggie defense. Played it without fouling.
What a job by the Aggies to deny any touch for Jamonte O'Neal.
And who was it on him? KT Kenson Threet, who drew a lot of the coverage on Drew Mears in that second half in overtime, where Drew Mears in the fourth quarter in overtime only had 2 points. There, KT doesn't even let O'Neal get the ball.
Hey, it's Caden Jones. Probably not the shot they wanted. Falling away from the bucket from about 12 feet. Missed it. Rebound Aggies. Free throw good for Corbin Patterson. On a night where it feels like nothing went right, the Aggies have a chance to win here at the end. Corbin makes them both. And a timeout called by the Dogs. What a night. Listen, it kind of felt like at Winterboro, final score a little misleading on that game. A lot of turnovers for Winterboro. Sylacauga just kind of sat down on them early in the season after their football playoffs. They're an improved basketball team, but still looking at this one, Alex, not a lot went well for the Aggies. Too many turnovers. Your stars are in foul trouble. And then you had a career night from Jamonte O'Neal, and still the Aggies lead it by 3 with 3.4 to go.
There was a feeling this week with a 4-game week in 4 days, there might be a game or two where there was some struggles for the Aggies. They've held their own in 3 of the 4 games this week, and tonight felt like that was where it got them. Some mental mistakes, mental fog where Sylacauga wasn't playing up to par defensively, whereas for the whole entire season they've done that. And tonight wasn't up to the Coach Jones standard.
Winterboro to inbound. They'll have to go the length of the floor in 3.4. We lead it by 3. You can't foul a three-point shooter. They'll fire it into Jones at the buzzer. Off the top of the backboard, no good. And the Aggies have won it. Final score, 65-62. Aggies get to 18-1 on the season and escape here tonight against the Winterboro Bulldogs. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the Star Physical Therapy post-game show.
Turn up your taste buds at La Costa Mexican Restaurant in downtown Sylacauga. The grill's hot and the flavors are bold. From sizzling fajitas and street-style tacos to creamy queso and fresh-made salsa. Bring the family, grab friends, or make it your lunch break. Portions are generous, prices friendly, and the service always welcoming. Step into a colorful, lively atmosphere and leave full and happy. La Costa Mexican Restaurant, downtown Sylacauga's spot for real flavor. Stop in and taste the fiesta.
At AMIA, innovation and sustainability go hand in hand. As a global leader in calcium carbonate production and specialty chemical distribution, AMIA helps make everyday products stronger, cleaner, and better for the world around us. From paper and plastics to construction and beyond, their work supports progress that lasts. AMIA is proud to support growth that respects the earth and strengthens communities. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
This is the Star Physical Therapy post-game show on the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
65-62, Aggies win at home against Winterboro. The end of a 4-game week. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. We talked about this earlier today. Sylacauga's had just a gauntlet this week, and then coming in here in a team that really wants to beat you. The Aggies find a way to win. What does that say about this team tonight, Alex Bauman?
They're a gritty team, and they can get it done in multiple ways. Not going to be something Coach Jones is proud about with some of the defensive effort tonight, some of the turnovers that usually aren't happening for Sylacauga. But a win is a win in my book, Jeremy. To get out with a 65-62 win with your star player, C.J. Franklin, fouling out, him and Corbin not playing the entirety of that third quarter. I feel like that's a win in itself, Jeremy, to be able to come out with that win.
Your stars were on the bench for a lot of the game. Josh was in foul trouble, Corbin in foul trouble, C.J. in foul trouble, which meant Eric O'Neal knew he couldn't get in foul trouble. Kind of hurt the psyche of the rest of the defenders on the team. They found a way to get it done tonight. And when C.J. Franklin came back in the fourth quarter, hit a big 3, hit a big 2, fouled out late, and then 2 clutch free throws there at the end for Corbin Patterson.
C.J. and Corbin with coming in and getting those key shots and key free throw makes. But all they were still in that basketball game because of Josh Spear, Eric, and Kenson 3.
KT, big night, KT.
11 points, 10 rebounds. Josh with 20 points and 5 rebounds.
Double-double for Kenson 3.
And 13 for Eric O'Neal.
And then Kenson 3 had the tough task of defending on the other end, especially late, and not allowing Jamonte O'Neal to beat us down at the end of that ball game, 65-62. What's next for the Aggies? County tournament next week. Varsity boys Tuesday afternoon. They'll play the Munford Lions, and they win that one. They'll be in the Big School Championship on Thursday, Super Championship on Friday. All games at Lincoln for the county tournament. Alex, your final thoughts here tonight.
Aggies have to feel happy coming out with the win. Can't be happy with some of the stuff that happened tonight. A win is a win. Go to the next week. Use this as some motivation to come out in the county tournament and play the way you've played all season. Constant pressure defensively, great execution offensively, and clean up some of the mistakes that we saw tonight.
65-62, your final score, and Kenson 3, your star physical therapy star player of the game. A double-double for KT, and the Aggies get the win on a Friday night. From Jeremy Law and Alex Bauman, this has been a product of Radio Alabama and Sylacauga